Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you for being willing to pivot. I think you're on mute.
Hey, Courtney, do
Hi,
you
Karen.
do you need any help reading the preamble?
Yeah, if somebody else wants to read it, that'd be great. But it's what, 5:01. I'll call the meeting of the Yarmouth Community and Economic Development Committee meeting to order on February 11th, 2025.
And if it's okay with everyone, I can read it for you.
Perfect. Volunteer if you like it.
All right.
I always thought we should just record it.
All right. This is to formally advise that as required by General Law, Chapter 30A, Sections 18 through 25, and pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Acts of 2021, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, signed into law on June 16, 2021, as extended by Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, the Yarmouth Community and Economic Development Committee will hold a public meeting at the date and time noted above, that being February 11, 2025, 5 p.m. The public is welcome to attend either in person or via alternative public access provided above. So, and then I think because we're a hybrid mix, we need to do roll call attendance.
Joseph Manning present.
Danielle Newcomb present.
Joe Gibbs here.
Courtney Butler
Courtney?
present. Yep, I'm here.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna do that one item, Karen, about the muck facilitator. Do you want to kick it off?
Sure, I can share with everyone, and we do have Mary Vilbon on the call as well, Director and President of the Yarmouth Chamber of Commerce. Part of the muck meetings, I think everybody is aware of all our muck meetings that are scheduled. I'm just going to put the request up so I can read from it. The housing groups have begun utilizing a group named Barrett Planning, tapping into their resources through the county. Barrett Planning facilitated the first meeting for the Housing Trust and Community Housing Group, did a great job. I was thinking about it and thought it might be helpful for the CEDC, especially in collaboration with the Chamber of Commerce, where we have a kind of a very diverse group of people with a variety of interests. Took liberty of asking Barrett Planning to put together a quote for some work for us. And that was all included in your packet. I'm going to put it up. I'll actually put it up on the screen so everyone can see it. There it is. Thank you. It's on the screen showing they have put together a proposal, including meeting facilitation. That's the actual meetings themselves, 4 meetings. We have the first meeting is scheduled for tomorrow, and that's the Chamber Muck 1 at 10:30 downstairs in the hearing room. And then at the end of the month, we have a CEDC Muck meeting at the police department, and that's February 24 at 5 o'clock. And then we have 2 muck meetings on the last Mondays of March and April, and that will be together combined with the Chamber of Commerce folks. Doing some meeting materials and preparation, putting together a written proposal at the end of the muck operations. Just doing coordination, some travel and mileage. The whole nut that comprises the quote is $8,914. So I'm requesting those funds be allocated from the CEDC through the Tourism Revenue Preservation Fund.
I'll make a motion for $8,914 from the
Economic development line, please.
economic line in the budget to fund the economic development tourism section of the muck.
That's great.
As proposed.
All right, thank you. So was there a second? Sorry, my Zoom kicked out.
No. Do we have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I mean, is this, I guess my question is this like not a big one on like consultants and stuff like that? Is this in line with what a normal consultant?
It's a
is
great
and
price.
The normal amount of hours and what's expected?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's a good price. I shared it with, I'm sorry, Courtney, I shared it with Bill and he thought it was a great price as well.
awesome. Yeah, and we met with Alexis last Friday, a couple weeks ago, and she's great. And I'm excited to work with her. The work she did with the housing boards was awesome. So I'm excited to see how this all comes together. So
Getting contracts similar to this with all the subgroups,
No,
just ours.
just ours. The housing one is covered through, it didn't require an outlay of funds because it's covered through a regional housing office effort where Barrett Planning kind of got the contract with the county and then they were allocating a certain number of hours to each community. So we said, oh, we'd like to use you for this purpose. But the economic development facilitation was outside of that scope.
Okay, so this, the timeliness of this is important because they want to show up tomorrow to the
Correct.
Chambers meeting.
Correct.
Understood.
okay, if there's no further discussion, I'll take a roll call vote.
Joe Manning, aye.
Leah Newcomb, aye.
Joe Gibbs, aye.
Courtney Butler, aye.
That's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, so if I don't know where people stand on meeting next week, I appreciate you pivoting. I have the stomach bug, so I'm not trying to get any of you sick. And yeah, if we can find a time for that, that'd be great. But other than that, I guess we'll just take a motion to adjourn, Karen.
Yeah, that's fine. I will let you all know, we reached out to the folks that were scheduled and they received our message, and we'll just work on rescheduling that meeting. I did reach out to you guys about the 18th, so if you can check your calendars and let us know, that would be great.
You still want the 18th at 5?
Well, the 18th at 5, that's the first choice. I do know, Courtney, you weren't here. I know that one of the applicants is unable to make it, but I'd suggest that we kind of move forward reviewing the applications, and then if the committee has questions, that we can get back to that applicant and
Yep.
That applicant's
hold the request.
not a new applicant.
That's correct.
Okay,
So-
that sounds good.
All right, and then just a reminder that the agenda has all the upcoming muck meetings, and the first one is tomorrow. Let's see, I don't know, we might have. So there is a correction happened between the posting for the CEDC meeting and the posting for the muck meeting. But the meeting tomorrow is at 10:30 here at Town Hall in the hearing room downstairs. So hopefully some of you can make it, tune in, get a preview on Alexis and hear the chamber comments.
Oh, we're invited?
It's open to the public.
I remember the public.
So, and vice versa, everybody's invited to the CEDC meeting on the 24th.
Awesome. Thank you.
Indeed.
Second.
Oh, well, Joe, you made that motion?
Sure.
I can't make motions, guys.
Joe made is there a second?
Joe and Joe.
Okay. All those in favor? Aye. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
8 hours. That's it.
Thanks. Oh, 8 hours?
Both kids.
Really?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yuck.
Oh, I flushed right through though.
Yeah, my husband
I'm
had it
gonna-
on Sunday, so it's just going through the whole place.
Well,
Stay vigilant and wash your freaking hands.
Yeah. Mary, thank you for
Thank you.
attending.
That way you disinfected this entire area.
No, I disinfected it because
Still had lunch here.
there was, I know. So my hair looks